stone, a knife, a bow, mountains, the map itself, foothills and plains. He was sitting silver-haired by the table on a wooden chair, floor, stick, hands, chin, nodded, considered our suggestions. She saw to the stove, soft eyes, black hair. We imagined a journey, planned temples and a fertile land. The babe is still keening. How did I come to this? What meaning? If we were wiser when we were younger, we would walk and savour, taste more carefully the flavour. Heat from within the cool college cloisters, a joyous drowned din. Innocence will spill from the temple on a distant hill, a dawning delight, to warm the breathing of the night. Eyes, windows, open, water, stone, a hidden glade, gorse and bracken, grass, gentle greening of the rise, swallows swoop and blue skies, closed, serpents writhing between white thighs, a shock of curled hair, the uncanny softness of her breast, her arched moaning as she reached her crest. Artless fashioned, they drew aside each other, confused by passion, became sister and brother. Then to this feast there came another, every light dimmed to a glowing coal, through his chest and gut his courage stolen. His fall, further than any crag or orbit, fled to read sonnets by a river's quiet bank and wept alone in the company of poets. The college hall served in its fashion a young housekeeper's devotion, a curl-headed painter's passion, fickle friend to any female, flattered and flung arms around one, then another. She would put her hand on her cheek. He would fill his cup and seek a change of fortune. Steps from bed to bed across the wide, looked, trousers open and eyes closed for his bride, and didn't find her. At last the babe sleeps and the day is new. So many days and so few, the sun begins to turn her warmth away, a cruel shortening of the day. Well met in our mishap, they treated us like honoured guests, child charmed and us befriended, before our journey mended tools and blocks, cakes and mint tea. Hardly a word from him, debates of hoes and forks and brushes, a dialogue of flowers grown, cut and vased, a discussion of vegetables for the pot. His silver twinkle, curled hands around his cup as he listened cat-sharp. We found new clarity as he smiled at our faint hearts. Courage stood to attention in his understanding. Our journey became beads strung with threads of silver. When we returned, I was a quieter man.